Hi everybody, it's Joni at Granny J Clay, and I'm just making a brief video here of some of the things I've been working on. I've been kind of fighting a challenge with my back and my right leg, and it's very difficult for me to sit down, so I have to do things that I can stand up and do. So I'll show you a couple of things that I've done. I've been gathering wooden balls or wooden beads, and then I'm using acrylic paint to color them. Most of them come in this natural wood color. But let me just talk you through this a little bit. Here are a couple of table garlands that I've made. It could be for something else too, but I love these. These are my favorite. I'm going to make more pom-poms to put on the end, but right now, this is considered a table garland. It's not quite as long. This can be just something to hang on the tree. This can. You'll notice the difference in red here. There's a cranberry red and a little bit lighter red. I took all of these beads that I had left over and I re-dyed them a more cranberry color. I'll show you those in a minute because I didn't want that real light, almost pinkish red. And you'll see that happened with these as well. But I had already made those, so I'm going to leave them the way they are. And again, here's bells. I don't know if you can hear them. You probably can't. A little bit. That's another one for a table, or you can do whatever you wish with them. And whoops, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold this, and it's slipping out of my hand. So I'm up on my dining room table here. I'll go down here now and show you these. I made these out of some white balls. This says hope, faith, and love, and then they were just some stick-on kind of stickers, I guess. And they didn't want to lay very flat, but I did go over those with some resin and put them under the resin light and the UV light. And I like them. As for the tree, and then these, of course, are little snowmen that I just made. This one and this one are my favorite. This one got a little bit big as far as the buttons, but they'll work. And then this is for a doorknob. And you remember me showing you I had made Christmas trees and some other ornaments out of wire a couple of videos ago. And here's some more that I put on my long Christmas one. And this can be a tablescape too. But this one over here is, and you're going to get my feet too, is more for a door handle. Or I guess you could hang, if you wanted to, you could hang it on a tree too. This one is for a cute little one, and it does have a jingle to it. It's for a purse. And I put a little clip here on it. You can just, sorry, can't work with one hand very well. Anyway, it opens. You can open the latch, and you can hook it onto your purse strap, or wherever you want to do it. You could also put it on the tree. So I'm going to put this up a little higher so you can kind of see. You'll see my decorations over there too. I didn't make that. But my sister made this. Isn't that pretty? She made a runner for me, 2 runners for me. She's a wonderful seamstress. She lives up in South Dakota. That would be Lana. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you this one first. This is the Christmas one. And I liked how that turned out. I got all done with it, and then I realized, oh, no, I forgot to put a red one right here. Well, let me tell you a little story about that. And I did forget it. I didn't mean to do that on purpose. But many years ago, Dan's mom, my husband's mom, gave me a beautiful crocheted scarf-like thing. And within the scarf, one square was totally different than the whole scarf. And she said that she had gotten that from Dan's great-grandma, and that she said that nothing is perfect but God, and they made things like that on purpose to remind them. So I'm going to steal that idea and just say, I forgot this, but it helps me to remember that nothing is perfect but God. So I'll let you steal that too if you need it somewhere down the road. All right, so there, and this one is more for fall, as you can see. If I can get my fingers out of the way. Sorry about that. I'm trying to do this, just holding it. Anyway, this is going to be for my sister up in Sioux Falls, who's a seamstress. And as you can see, there's these little empty thread like, I don't know, they're not really a bobbin, but I'll call it a bobbin. And I use those on purpose for her. Her birthday is in October. And so I'm going to send this to her. I always send her something anyway each year. So I made her that, and I put those on there because she is such a good seamstress. And you can buy those, you know, in, let's see what color, this color, and then paint them. So that's what I did. Oh, and I will show you my little pumpkins too. I did make these, and I sat down to make these little tiny pumpkins, and I put the hole in from side to side. So I am going to use that on one of my garlands, and they'll go on like that. But I think they're cute. I only made 4 of them. They're so easy to make. Maybe I should show you how to do that sometime. But I sat while I was doing that, and I just could hardly sit, sadly. So I'm going to the chiropractor, and so that's helping some. But we discovered that my lower back has a nasty big C curve in it. So we'll see how this all turns out. The Lord is good. He is my healer. I believe that. And I'll just continue to believe that. But also I'll continue to get some help, practical help. My spiritual help comes from the Lord, but my practical help can come from a chiropractor right now. So that's it. Let me just show you up here. This is my dining room table. I moved that middle thing in, and then that's where the windows are. That's coming in right there. I have a little candle lit. Anyway, so I just thought I'd stop by and at least show you a little bit of something. I've got several more of these to use at the end of garlands, so I was just going to use them on for tree ornaments and for gift tags at Christmas, but this is going to work out really well. I don't really, my favorite thing is not a tassel. I don't really like tassels, and that's why you see pom-poms here. I love the pom-pom look. That is just so cute. So I'm also trying to teach myself how to make pom-poms a little bit better, and I have something I'm working on, and if I figure it out, if it works, I will show it to you. But I like the bells at the end, and some of these just have knots, just knots. Like that has a knot right there, and of course then I glue it. And that has the mitten, and then down on this end we have this Christmas stocking, and then there's a knot on that one too. So that's what I've been up to lately. My husband and our youngest son, who lives here, are in Belize. They went on a fishing trip, and they've been gone all week, and they are coming home Saturday. But they've been having a wonderful time. A fellow that we went to high school with owns a place down there. It's just like a 90-minute boat ride off of Belize from Belize City. And it's kind of like his own little private island, and it's really, really nice. So that's about it. I'm looking forward to my husband getting home. It's kind of quiet and lonely, even though we have doggies and I walk them all the time. But that gets a little hard to do too with my legs sometimes. So, well, that's all. God bless you guys. I just wanted to mention one thing. The storm Fiona is heading up to Nova Scotia. And for those of you that love Emma and watch her, pray for them. It's straight line to them, I guess. And she said they've been through things like this before, so they're not going to evacuate. They're going to hunker down. And so I'm hoping it all goes well. And she said there are a couple of nursing homes up the street from them, so they generally get their power on quickly. So I'm praying for them, and I'm praying for the 2 nursing homes full of people too. It's supposed to hit them smack dab right there. So we shall see. Oh, and they have a basement they can go into. So that's a good thing. People in the nursing home probably don't, but they do. All right, keep them in your prayers. I hope you enjoyed this very short, very brief little video. God bless you all, and I hopefully will see you soon with something else. Bye-bye.